Got on my boots, got on my best cologne. Girl, I can't wait to see what you got on. Yeah, whatever it is, I know it's hot. Baby, your smile's gonna hit the spot. As soon as my headlights shine on you, this town ain't gonna know what to do. We're tearing it up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to start this video off by apologizing. I haven't been on as much as I would like to. Just been real busy out in personal life, so I do want to get more videos out for you guys. I got a lot of stuff to still put into this truck. And now here, as you can see, it's snowing. Wintertime in Michigan, it's going to start getting real cold. So today's video is going to be a real simple one. We're going to install the front shocks up on my Silverado. I have a 2010 2500 HD with a 6.6 liter Duramax in it. I'm going to show you guys how to throw that on real quick. Tools needed, real nice and simple, 21 millimeter and a 15 millimeter, and probably a pry bar to actually get it out. So I soaked all the nuts and bolts holding the shock absorber on with PB Blast. I sprayed it last night and I sprayed it this morning. So let's climb underneath there and I'll show you what we're looking at. Alright, first off, what you're going to want to do is take off your inner fender. I already took mine off. It's pretty simple. There's just a couple 7 millimeter bolts right here going all the way around. If you live above the salt belt, you probably have some custom made bolts in there as well. There's a 13 millimeter holding on your mud flap if you still have it. Goes in right there. And then there's a bunch of those little plastic clips that hold it all in. So it's pretty simple. I've done it a couple times in some later videos. I can put the links in my description for that. So what we're looking at here is we're going to take that bolt off, or I'm sorry, this nut off right here, and then we're going to come down here and we're going to take that bolt off right there. Should be able just to pry it right out. This bottom right here is the 21 millimeter. This top one is the 15 millimeter. Let's try to get those out. So you're going to want a pair of pliers too. You're going to want to hold on to the shock while you do it itself. Just clamp it right in there, just like that, and then you're able to back it right out, back that nut all the way out. Alright, next we're going to take this bolt out. There's the whole shock right there itself. We're going to take that bolt out. It's 21 millimeter. The other side, the nut on the other side over here. Let's see if I can get a better. Alright, here's the other view of that nut right there. 21 millimeter wrench would work perfect in there. However, I don't have one. I'm going to use the one size fits all wrench. Get over here on this side of it. So that right there, your axle runs into it a little bit. So that's going to be a little bit easier with a wrench as opposed to just a crescent wrench, but we'll get it in there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of tension off the front suspension a little bit. You don't have to jack it up super high. Just want the tension out, and then we're going to pry that thing out of there. Alright guys, so remember how it comes off. Here's the factory one. We had the smaller bolt. It actually looks like it's in really bad shape. I'm wondering if that's going to fix some of the squeaks we have up front. Now these bushings are pretty shot. I actually got these in a package deal for all 4, so I put the rear ones in because I knew they were squeaking. This one does look a lot nicer compared to that one. That's all bent. This one goes up top just like that, so it all sits in here just like this with a nut on it, and then the bracket that holds everything all goes in between these two. So I actually got a package deal with all 4 of these through Amazon. It was actually really cheap. So the back ones ride really nice. Just haven't had a chance to put these on. So I'm gonna throw that on in the passenger side real quick. Then we'll go move over to the driver's side. Alright guys, took me a minute and I didn't do it on camera, but this is what I did. So I ended up having to pop this whole thing right off a little like gasket or whatever, or I'm sorry, not gasket, but a little bracket that it's held onto. For me to be able to screw this all the way down. And I didn't really like it, but it didn't seem to do any damage, but I put on my wrench right here and just clamp it and was able to spin it. And then that gave me enough room for me to get a good angle right there. So I'll pop that in there real quick. Well, then we'll move on to the driver's side. All right, driver's side, passenger side is in. Gonna move on to the driver's side. Looks pretty good. All right, guys, so driver's side, not so much as easy. This nut that was up here was super tight, and as you can see, there's a lot of wire harnesses and stuff like that in my way, so I just ended up using the wrench, but I ended up having to wrench it right off and cut this, the support for it, because I couldn't clamp it just down just enough for it to prevent it from spinning. So just a little trick for you guys. It took me a couple minutes, but we got her out. Well, this driver's side one was really bad. At least the bushings were anyways. It wasn't bent like the other one. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's bent. Yeah, these bushings are fried compared to the new one. So got the old one out, put the new one in real quick, we'll take it for a ride. Alright, driver's side's all done. Let's go for a ride, guys. See how she does. Well guys, that wraps up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Changing those things out are pretty easy. You know, it's just one bolt and a nut downstairs and then just one bolt up top. Or I'm sorry, a nut up top. If you go with the Bilstein 50 or 5100s like I did, that top nut is going to go from a 15 to a 17 millimeter. But that's minor. Ride feels great. I don't know if I'm just being biased because I just bought them and I've been excited to put them on for the past couple months, but it feels pretty good. I have no more squeaks up in the rear, which I'm a little surprised at because I noticed something down there while I was changing those. But we'll get to that later. I actually already have the replacement part for it, just for other reasons. Either way, I'm gonna get out of here. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're a first-time comer, so you don't miss anything. If you're back, make sure you hit that like button so I know who's actually watching. Also, I also have an Instagram account. It's at Xtrodinary Duramax. I'll leave the link right here. It's also in the description for you guys to click on it. I don't post very much on there. I used to post a lot. I basically have been posting what I've been doing on the weekends with the truck. That's the reason why I've been really busy. So, other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys. You guys have a great one.